overdramatic when I say that I would rather sit naked on a hot grill than wear something off the rack?
Not being overdramatic when I said I would rather sit naked on a hot grill than hear about how intermittent fasting changed your life. So today we got another person who is okay with being obese and saying that they look great and don't like diet culture. Even the one tag that I seen from what I just reacted to, they're with something called anti-diet culture. They hate diets or just anything that allows people to lose weight. They're offended when people post weight loss transformations, and it's just ridiculous that we still have people like this who exist, and they're only getting bigger and bigger. And on top of that, they get followings where a lot of people follow and look up to them, and now they are okay with being humongous. It's not cool, it's not good, and we're gonna have a lot more people die of heart attacks. I keep saying it, the number one killer in America is heart disease. I think 42% of the population is considered overweight or obese, which is ridiculous because that's a lot of people who are going to die a lot faster, and they're not taking care of their bodies, and they're not willing to put in the time and effort to actually lose the weight and live a healthier life. Now, I understand there is a minority of people who have conditions, eating disorders, maybe some type of disease where they just can't lose weight. Understandable, but that's not the majority. That's not a huge population. That's only a small group of people. And even if that is somebody who is a creator who promotes the obesity, you still shouldn't be promoting that online and saying that it's a good thing. It's bad. You can try your best to work with it, but you shouldn't just accept it, sit there, and think that you look good at the end of the day. It's not great. It's not good for society.
But for now, forget about that. Blow the whistle.
Just a reminder, telling fat people you love their confidence is not a compliment. Hashtag the fat baddie, hashtag time glitch, hashtag fat TikTok, hashtag body positivity, hashtag fat acceptance. So again, they're accepting it. It's cringe, and they hate compliments. Apparently too, I've reacted to something probably a week ago where they said that if you tell a fat person they look beautiful, they're offended. They get offended if you call them beautiful because they think that you are using that, the compliment of beautiful, as a way to make them feel better because they should be feeling bad about their weight. So you can't even compliment them. Even if they're saying, oh, I love being fat, that's amazing, I feel good about myself. You give them a compliment and they think you're only giving them a compliment because you don't like how they look. Crazy. So it's delusional. I think one of the craziest things about fatphobia is that most thin people refuse to believe it exists because they think it doesn't impact them. But if they bothered to educate themselves, they'd realize it affects them too, whether they believe it or not. So apparently fatphobia is when people are just disgusted of being fat and they don't like how people are allowing themselves to accept being fat and ruining their lives. So I guess I would be considered to have fatphobia. Even though I'm not scared of being fat or scared of fat people, I guess I would be considered, with their terminology, to have fatphobia, because I think that if you are fat, that is bad, it is wrong, and you should change it. So they're saying that there's nothing wrong with their logic, their mind. Something's wrong with somebody like me because I don't like the idea of dying of heart disease. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. You're accepting being huge, and it's not good.
It would be so awesome.
If y'all could stop saying that fat people are promoting obesity by just existing,
It would be so cool.
it would be so awesome. I mean, like I said, there's some people with disorders, but yeah, by you existing and having 80.9 thousand followers, 1.1 million likes, you are promoting obesity.
You know you really made me hate
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it had absolutely nothing to do with your body
myself.
looks.
Had to stop before I break myself. Should've broke it off to thank myself. You didn't deserve it at all.
And she's just singing here. I tell people this all the time. You should not be seeking a relationship if you are fat. You shouldn't. It just shouldn't happen. It shows that you don't know how to take care of yourself. You're not willing to put the time and effort to work and better yourself. So how are you going to do that with somebody else and being in a relationship? That's more work, more time that you got to put into someone else, and you can't even put it into yourself. So yeah, if there's relationship problems or just problems with anybody, it probably is because of your weight. And people don't want to be seen with somebody who's bigger than them or just huge in general. They don't. Everybody knows this. And they're trying to say, oh, if you think that, there's a problem and you just have fat phobia. No, nobody wants to be with someone whose body is not proportional and they can barely move. They can probably barely fit through doors, barely get up from a seat. It's embarrassing.
If you have ever said, oh, I will wear that once I lose weight, I'm going to need you to hit that follow button because, honey, I'm here to show you can wear whatever you want regardless of your weight.
Please don't show that. If you can't fit in clothes, that is your problem, not the clothes problem. You shouldn't buy bigger clothes. Stop spending money. Stop allowing you to spend money on bigger clothes so that you can accept being bigger. Because if you buy bigger clothes, you're going to wear it. Or else there's no reason for you to buy bigger clothes and then lose the weight. Then there's no point of the clothes. So if your clothes are getting smaller or you can't fit in things, lose weight. It's a sign. You need to change your lifestyle. You're going to die of heart disease. You can't fit in clothes. And nobody's going to like how you look. That's just how it is. But that was just another fat activist person. Really cringe. End of the day, stop being fat.